Hi, and welcome back into day 9. Now, I think sometimes when we're meditating, it's really tempting to, especially if we're meditating on our own, we might think that we are alone with the feeling that we're experiencing, like we're the only person kind of going through that. But if you're someone who experiences a lot of frustration or anger, I assure you that you are not alone. It is a shared quality, is part of being human. So this idea of a sort of a shared human condition, we all have different tendencies, different habits. We're all predisposed to some emotions more than others and different intensities as well. But everybody experiences anger to some degree. And it's really useful. In fact, it's really important when you sit down to meditate that you know that you're not the only person sitting there, perhaps experiencing it at that time or in your life. So hopefully that just reminding yourself of that each time when you sit down, it gives a sense of reassurance, gives a sense of confidence, knowing that actually this is more about sort of rather than me or you as an individual, this is about us. And it's about us getting comfortable with this feeling that arises in the body and in the mind. Right now, make sure your body is sat upright, eyes open. We're going to begin with some big deep breaths, breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. And with the next out breath, just closing the eyes, feeling the weight of the body press down. And just starting to notice the different sounds around you. Not thinking about them, just letting them come and go, just settling back into the space around you. And just bringing the attention back to the body now. Noticing any sensations in the body. Noticing perhaps the temperature of the body. And as you scan down from head to toe, just noticing any particular areas that feel tense, tight, relaxed, or at ease. And if you haven't done already, just settling into that feeling of movement, the breath in the body, wherever you feel it most clearly. And just starting to notice how each and every breath is different. So continuing to notice each and every breath, but giving your full attention to the out breath, just counting the breaths as they pass now. And just staying with the out breath, following it to the end. And notice whether it goes immediately into the in breath, whether there's a pause, whether there's a space. Noticing how each and every time it appears just a little bit different. and just letting go of that focus on the breath. Giving the mind a little more space and just letting it do whatever it wants to do. And now bringing that attention back to the body. Coming back to that feeling of contact, of weight. Just starting to notice the space around you, the different sounds. Perhaps the air on the skin, any smells. And when you're ready, you can just gently open the eyes again. Taking a moment. And remembering as you go into your day to day, just that idea that this feeling that we call anger is a shared human emotion. Take the time to notice the people around you, whether it's in your immediate environment or whether it's when you're out and about. As you look around, you will see so much impatience, irritation, frustration, anger, and perhaps even rage at times. And it's not that that makes it okay or sort of normalizes it, but it all adds to this feeling of kind of reassurance. There's a certain, if you like, it's a training in empathy. The more we see it in our own mind, the more we see it in the people around us. And in seeing that, it starts to change our relationship, not only to frustration in our own mind, but the way we relate to others. We know why, or we know how and why people sometimes behave in the way that they do. And hopefully, knowing that changes the way we interact with those people in those moments. I'll leave it there for now today, but I look forward to seeing you back here tomorrow for day 10.